Hey y'all, Shay here. Welcome to another Whip and Chat. For those of you that might be new, Whip, W-I-P, and Chat, it just stands for Work in Progress. And we're just gonna hang out, and I'm just gonna hang out with y'all and talk and diamond paint. So y'all go ahead and grab whatever you want to work on, and or just listen along. And yeah, we'll just catch up and just kind of let you know what's been going on around here. And be sure and let me know down in the comments how you are and what you've been up to. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My voice normally doesn't sound this way. I've been a little under the weather, had a little bit of a sore throat and a cough. So I'm just kind of fighting through that, but I didn't want to miss my Whip and Chat for the week. So if I have to take little breaks to get something to drink, that I might have to do that. Speaking of, y'all go ahead and grab something to drink, something to eat. I've got my coffee and yeah. And I don't have anything to eat. I thought that'd be rude. Let me take a little sip. I'll try not to slurp. Let's see. It's Wednesday for me / Thursday for y'all. And like I said, this is gonna be a whip. We're just gonna go, normally I go for about an hour. We'll kind of just see how it goes with my throat and everything. I might have to pause to cough. So if I do that, I apologize. All right, so let's talk about, first of all, how are y'all doing? Let me know how you're doing. And if you are new, welcome. And if you are coming back again, thanks so much for coming back. I really, really do appreciate it. And let's go ahead and cover what I'm working on. We'll just kind of start from there. Now, I am hosting an event, this Whip and Chat. It's so sad. This is week 4. So this is the very last Whip and Chat for Oz and Og. I'm so sad that it's coming to an end. But what fun it's been. And I'm so glad and so happy and honored to have been able to host this event. I love things all Wizard of Oz. And I'm so glad that I asked Lisa, the Diamond Art Nurse, to co-host with me. It's really been nice to get to know her, and she's done an amazing job. Just fabulous. So if you haven't subscribed to her, please go do. She will be putting out a Whip and Chat this week with, announcing her winner from last week. So yeah, definitely go check her out. She's a lot of fun. But yeah, so I'm working on actually not a Wizard of Oz painting. I apologize for that. I did finish my Wizard of Oz painting. It's called A Long Journey Home. I finished it 2 days ago. I just was on a roll and I just loved it so much. I just couldn't stop. I normally try to pace myself, especially when I'm hosting an event, to make sure I make it last the whole event. But I was like, I gotta finish it. And I was just so excited. But yeah, so that painting's done. So now what I'm working on is I do these monthly dessert cups. Let me show y'all. And they're super cute. This one is the September one. I just started on it yesterday. Let me bring it back for y'all. It says back to school, and it's just a 40 by 40. And every cup has got like a little, almost like hot cocoa with like different themes. And it says September on the side. And it's got a cute little apple in there. But yeah, it's a 40 by 40. A lot of white color blocking in the background. And then of course this gets a little more confetti heavy through here. But yeah, I love these. I got these from FG Normal, and I'll have it linked down below in the description if you're interested. But they have all 12 months. So I just went ahead and ordered all 12, and I do it, like normally about the week before that month. And that way I've got a frame in my craft room, and I just change out every month, and I just have it displayed during that month. So, and it's perfect because my kids went back to school about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So this is perfect. September's my birthday month, so I'm also excited about September. So yeah. All right, so let me peel this back. And then I am using Harbor Freights. Love those. Now these are great. So what I do is every dessert cup has 20 colors, okay? So I kitted this up the very first one I did. And then I just keep, I've got the numbers on there. I don't have symbols, just the numbers. And every month I just use the same containers, same labels. I just pour new drills in there, pour the old drills out, pour new ones in. So it's really, really nice. Super convenient. It doesn't take any time to kit back up. I have some extra whites here, but yeah. So this is kind of my dessert cup Harbor Freight container that I just kind of put away every month and bring it back out. And it's really, really nice. I'm glad I got a good system to do that. So let's see, that's my diamond painting. So let me talk about what else I'm using, and we'll talk about kind of some sponsors. Thank you all very, very much. I know my last video, I wanted to say thank you. I got some really good comments, really good feedback. I talked about sponsorships and events and kind of event etiquette and kind of what I've learned over the events that I've hosted. And someone made a really good point. I think it was Joe. He said that sometimes the beginning of our videos can feel like a commercial because we're talking on and on about sponsors. And I agree with that. I've noticed that too in some videos. So I definitely don't want to do that, but I still want to highlight the sponsors that have donated, items for our event. So I'm going to try to be careful with, not going on and on and on, but giving them the highlight that they deserve because they've, been giving us, they gave us gifts to give away. So I definitely want to say thank you to them and, talk about their shop real quick. So, all right, let's talk about the sponsors, and I'm using several other things. So the first one is Mad Wood Turning. Now this will be the pen. Oh, I love this pen. I want to keep it for myself, y'all. I've been looking at this pen for over a month now, every week, and I'm just like, oh, I want it. This came from Mad Wood Turning. They do have an Etsy shop. Her name is Sarah over there, and she donated this pen to us. I will be announcing somewhere in this video, so keep watching. I asked for a keyword last week, and if you put the keyword down in the comments, you will be entered into the drawing for this pen, and I will ship it out to you, okay? Now, it is open to US and international. If it's international winner, I just ask that you pay for the shipping, anything over $10, because that would be the average for, US. So yeah, good luck to everybody. And like I said, just keep watching and you will see who won. So good luck to you. Okay. So that's Mad Wood Turning. Oh, Sarah also included some of their wax. They have these really cute wax tins. I don't want to unbox it because I'm going to keep it nicely wrapped for y'all because it's so cute. But yeah, it's a tin of their wax. So those are the two things that will be announced today. That'll be our last giveaway. And then Dawn over at Shimmering Canvases, I gave away this pin last week. I had an extra one that she let me have for the event. And Dawn makes some beautiful, beautiful pins. She also has crystals. Now, Shimmering Canvases does have an Etsy shop, okay? Now, there's little ruby red slippers in here. I'll be using this pin today. She donated this huge, huge bag, and I've been including, there was a lot more in here. I've been including these with every giveaway since I got these from her. And I still have a ton. But these are crystals. So Dawn has crystals, ABs, pens, so definitely go check out her shop. And she did include some extra business cards in here. So I've been including them with all of the giveaways that I've been doing. And I also sent some to Lisa, so she's also been putting those. So the Mad Wood Turning pen winner will definitely get these, okay? And then let's see what else I have. We also have Randy, who's my very, very good friend. If y'all didn't know that, we're best friends in real life. Her name is You Can Call Me Butter here on YouTube. She has a service called Bling the Damn Thing. And what she does is she offered us a Zoom call to someone, and we already gave that away. Lisa gave that away already. And it's where she helps you bling out your painting and enhance it with ABs, crystals, sparklers. And she's really, really good. So we already gave that prize away. So thank you, Randy, for donating that to us. And then Jenny with Oh Snap Crafters Cafe donated some Coverminders. Now I already gave those away and shipped them out, but this is one of the examples of what she can do. So yeah, this is one of her Coverminders. So thank you to Jenny. Thank you so much. She donated some ruby slippers and a really beautiful rainbow, big rainbow. Okay, let's see, who else do we have? We've got Bella Art Day Nicole, and actually that will be Lisa's giveaway this week. So be sure and listen to her whip and chat and see if you won. But her and Jamie over at Bella Art Day Nicole, they created a Oz and Og tray for us. It's an emerald green, but when you hold it, it actually turns yellow. It's color changing with heat. So it turns yellow for the Yellow Brick Road. And it comes with a cover, with a lid, and it's a 3 divider tray. I just took the dividers out just to use it as one big tray. And it says Oz and Og. So yes, Lisa will be giving that away today. So thank you to Jamie and Nicole. They also created some Coverminders for us for the event. We've got Emerald City and the Tin Man, and there was Toto and the lion. So super, super cute. Those will actually be, these 2 Coverminders will be included in the Mad Wood Turning pen. I'm going to include these in there. And we had Butterfly Effect Wares. Love their pens. Actually, Lisa gave that pen away already. So if you haven't already watched that video and you did comment on hers, just go check it out. And Lisa gave away that Butterfly Effect Wares pen. It was beautiful. I think it was called Ruby Slippers. And yeah. So again, this is the last week, so a lot of items have already been shipped out and given away. But yeah, I really, really wanted to say a heartfelt thank you to everybody that has been following along, participating. We have had so much fun watching the Instagram posts, seeing all the different paintings. It's made me want to order some different things. I'm already thinking about next year. You know, speaking of next year, I don't know if there'll be an Oz and Og next year. It's a year from now. We'll just kind of have to see how things go. As you may know, I actually inherited this event. It was given to me by someone else that hosted it the first year, and she was not able to do it this year. So she graciously, you know, let me take it over. And so it's hers. And so I don't know, you know, what next year will bring, but yeah, I hope we do it again, because I already have a painting in mind. Lisa had given me Emerald City, which I know a lot of you have done. So yes. Oh, one other thing that I'm going to be including, I showed y'all this before. I bought some Wizard of Oz stickers from Etsy, and I've been including these in all the giveaways. But I still have a little stack to give away for the last one. But look at these cute little Wizard of Oz stickers. So I will be including these in the Mad Wood Turning pen, okay? Of course, with some candy and washi tape and all kinds of other goodies that's a surprise. All right, did I miss anything? Oh, yes, yes, yes. So the event is not over. How could I forget? We have a grand prize live stream coming up. Lisa is going to be on my live, and we are going to do the grand prize giveaway. Lisa donated a painting for the grand prize. I wasn't going to do a grand prize because I just wanted it to be low key, you know, kind of laid back. And I was like, and I, you know, didn't want anyone to have to do like a Google form or finish anything. So I thought we just won't do a grand prize. I'm going to go ahead and start diamond painting, y'all. I've just been talking and talking with my hands. So Lisa has graciously donated a Diamond Art Club painting that's unopened. She unboxed it on her channel. So if you want to see what it looks like, she bought two. So one for y'all, one for her. And it is so cute. It's a Simona Candini, and it's got the Wicked Witch, and she's got the, you know, she's got the monkey next to her with the flying monkey, and he's got her hat on, and they're drinking tea. It's so cute. So thank you so much, Lisa, for donating that. So what we're going to do is, now you do have to be present to win. Okay. Because we're just going to do, you know, a drawing on the live. So you got to be there to win. So please join us. It will be Wednesday. So next Wednesday, August 31st. That will be the grand prize live, and it will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're Eastern, that's 8. So be sure and, you know, calculate your time zone. But yeah, definitely be there. And I will put out something on YouTube, obviously, beforehand. But yeah, make sure you have that notification bell pressed so you can be at that live. Yeah, so I'm really excited. There might even be some other things given away other than just that painting. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. And mark your calendars. Okay, so the 31st. Okay, what else, y'all? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I wanted to make sure I said thank you to everybody. And I've had so much fun. I mean, I really, really have. This event kind of came out of nowhere, and I kind of felt like it was last minute, but boy, I mean, all the sponsors, you know, just said yes. Everybody came together, and that's what I think that's what we all want for these community events, is an opportunity for, you know, each other to get to see each other's paintings, get to know each other better, and support each other. And like, you got this, keep going. And then, you know, congratulate everybody when they do finish a painting. So yeah. And if you haven't finished it, if you still have your diamond painting, you know, your Wizard of Oz painting, and you haven't finished, you still have time. You know, it's only the 24th. So you still have time. And so yeah, we're not done yet. I'm just saying some of my goodbyes, because since this is the last Whip and Chat, you know, the official last Whip and Chat for the event. But yeah, I just, it's been so much fun. I really, really have enjoyed it. So, and I was going to say, if you haven't finished, hold on to it. And hopefully, you know, however it's done next year, if it's done next year, then, you know, if I host it, I'll definitely have it be, you know, not a new start again. So that way you can just pick up where you left off, you know, and start again, unless you want to keep going. So either way. All right. Did I miss anything, y'all? Sorry, I'm single placing. I don't know why. Sometimes it's kind of easier when you're talking. And I know a lot of y'all aren't probably even looking, but if you are, I know there's all this white color blocking, and I am single placing. I didn't even talk about, I love this pen. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Yeah, you'll definitely need to go check out Dawn. I have a 10 placer, a 10 multi-placer, and I have been using it, but I'm not really good. I'm kind of better at a 7 placer, but I thought I'd go faster if I did a 10, but I'm not, I keep scooching and messing with them. And then I have micro glue dots in my single placer. So yeah, I'm just gonna, because if I try to multi-place 10 at a time, it just, I mess up and I end up scooching a lot. Okay, so I'm here, y'all. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it today. My voice actually isn't that bad. I started feeling bad like Saturday, and on my live Sunday, I kind of had mentioned that I was going to let y'all go because my throat was kind of starting to hurt from talking, and I could tell something was coming. I did take a test yesterday, and it is negative, so the panini is not present, so I'm good. I think it's just an old-fashioned cold, or it could be allergies. Who knows? But every day I've been so hoarse, and I'm like, how am I going to do my whip and chat? I did pre-film some videos last week before I started feeling bad, which I'm so glad I did. And I normally don't do that, but for whatever reason I did. And so I've been able to put up one of those videos this week. So I actually haven't filmed anything this week since my voice has been like this. Yeah, I just don't like the raspy, although it could be kind of, you know, kind of sexy, right? Little female Barry White. I know it's not that deep, but I feel like it is. Yeah, or like Amy Winehouse. I don't know who else has got like a deep voice. Adele? No, not really Adele. All right, so, you know, I'm just rambling. Okay, where shall we begin? Where shall we begin? Let's catch up with where we left off from the last whip and chat. Again, it was Wednesday for y'all, Thursday for me, and let's see. Let's see. Yes. Wednesday, you know, I kind of just did my whip and chat with y'all, and nothing else really eventful happened, which is good. And then Thursday, so fun. Randy came over. You can call me Butta. Randy came over to my house. She got here about 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:45, 9, and she stayed till 5 in the afternoon. Yes. We spent the entire day together. So much fun. We diamond painted for a long time. And then about noon, we decided we were getting hungry. So we went and had sushi at one of her favorite sushi places that she likes over by my house. So I drove us over there and we sat. Sometimes we'll take things to go. But with sushi, we're like, well, let's eat here. So we took a little break from diamond painting. And we ate such good sushi. And we had a great time. We were just catching up on like our favorite movies. So I learned even more about her than I thought I knew her, you know, everything about her. But I'm still learning every time we get together. So I just love her so much. And yeah, our friendship is very special. So, okay, so we did that. And then we were talking about movies, like I said, and like just books and things like that. And then talking about TV shows. So then we come back to the house. We diamond painted till about 2:45, 2:30, 2:45, and then it was time to go pick up my daughter, Lou. So Lou's in 4th grade this year. And we do carpool. So Randy hopped in the car with me, and we surprised Lou with Randy being in the car. And Lou was kind of surprised because she normally hops in the front seat with me, but Randy was in the front. So she kind of looked and was about to open up the door to the front seat, and she kind of like, what? Like, what's Randy doing here? And then she got in the back seat, and she was very confused. I told her, because I didn't even tell her Randy was coming over. I said, were you surprised? She's like, no. So I think she's gotten used to Randy coming over and, you know, just sometimes appearing at pickup, because Randy's come with me before. So yeah, we did that, and then picked up Lou, came back, and then diamond painted our hearts out and visited and chatted and just had a really, really good day. Really, really good. Yep, very therapeutic, had a good girl time. And like I said, she left about 5. So, and then I had to make dinner and do all the things. So that was Thursday. And then I can't really remember the rest of the weekend. I think that's when I kind of started feeling bad. And then I was worried. I was like, oh my gosh, what if I got Randy sick? Because y'all know where I got sick from. Oh yeah, Lou. Yep, a little germ carrier. As soon as school started, she started saying her throat hurt. And then she had a stuffy nose. And then right after that, my throat started hurting. I was like, girl. And she started, yeah. So I got it from her, and I was like, oh my gosh, what if I gave it to Randy? Because I hugged Randy and, you know, everything. But Randy seems fine. So I'm glad. She hasn't said she's felt bad. But yeah, I started kind of feeling bad. I guess like Friday, you know, Saturday, I'd say my throat started hurting. And then, so yeah, I just kind of laid low, didn't have a whole lot of energy. But then Sunday rolled around and it was live time. I love my Sunday lives. So if y'all are new and you didn't know, I go live. I do a live stream every Sunday from 4 p.m. to normally 5 p.m. Sometimes I go a little over. There's no one that goes on after me. So, but definitely at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come on by. We just hang out and just catch up. And yeah, we just kind of visit. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, so I did that Sunday, and my live, again, I wasn't feeling 100%. So I was like, oh, I don't know how this is going to go, but it does this a lot. I'm not sure if I feel up to it on Sundays. And then sure enough, as soon as I get on there, y'all just pick me up, and I just feel so much better. We ended up getting on the topic, and I don't remember what brought on the subject, but that's what I love. You never know what direction the lives are going to go in. I've had guests before ask me, well, what are we going to do? Or what am I going to talk about? I don't know what to say. And I'm like, just go with the chat. You never know. I mean, I really let y'all lead. I don't take notes before lives. I don't have normally anything planned. No, normally I don't. And so I just kind of, take your lead, and we just kind of go wherever the conversation leads us. And so we ended up getting on the topic of TV shows and movies, and especially like we were talking about Pee Wee Herman, which I love Pee Wee Herman. And everybody was talking about Monty Python and Mr. Rogers. We were bringing up like old school shows, like really old. It was one of my favorite lives. So fun, just reminiscing and thinking about old shows that, I haven't thought about in years. Mork and Mindy, Laverne and Shirley. I mean, we went on and on and on. It was so fun. And it was fun to see everyone's comments, and I felt like it was very engaging for y'all. And that's what I want. I don't want lives where y'all don't feel included, or, like you're not part of it, because that's what lives are supposed to be for. So I thought it was really fun. Yeah, it was a really good time. So there's a replay if you want to watch it. So just put, hashtag replay if you do watch it in the comments. But yeah, it's on the channel. So definitely go check it out. It was fun. So after that, I don't really remember. Again, it's like a blur. If I'm not feeling good, I'm just kind of like, things get foggy. And I'm not like, I didn't take notes this week. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what happened. Unless it was a big event, I don't remember. Monday was a big deal. Monday was pretty big. That's another thing why I'm kind of been off, and maybe why I got sick is because of it's kind of crazy. So Lou, my now 10-year-old, and Nate, my now 16-year-old, have birthdays 5 days apart. And it's always a little crazy, and 16 and 10 are big birthdays, so I wanted them to be special. So Nate had his birthday last Wednesday. And thank you to everybody that wished him happy birthday and sent me messages. Y'all were so sweet. And I had talked about his driving test that he had failed. And that's one thing I was going to tell y'all. Talk about making somebody feel better. I am so glad I asked the question that I asked. I asked if anybody had ever failed their test. Y'all, a lot of people failed their tests. And I'm sorry it happened to you. I know it wasn't fun, but boy, did it make us feel better. I told Nate that night, I was like, Nate, you're not going to believe how many people failed their test the first time around. It's totally normal. I said, I asked my subscribers the question in my last video, and you're not going to believe the comments. And then some folks even sent private emails to me wishing Nate, hopefully he was okay. And they wanted to, explain their personal experiences to me. And y'all, that just means the world. It really, really did. We were both really bummed out, and I didn't really know what to do and how to feel. And I just felt like I wasn't alone, and neither was he, that it happens and it's okay. And that we weren't the only ones that it's ever happened to. So thank y'all to everybody that, that responded. Really, really do appreciate it. And it really made a difference to Nate and I. So thank you. And so, Nate had his birthday, and then Monday was Lou's birthday. So because the boys both got to, Ryan and Nate both got to have their days off for their birthday. They didn't have to go to school. Lou's like, it's only fair if I miss my birthday. I'm like, okay. So I let her stay home from school that day, and she had the whole day planned out. She's like, we're going to wake up and we're going to go to Dunkin' Donuts. We're going to get donuts for everybody, and then some decaf, iced coffee drinks for her and Ryan, because Nate doesn't really like coffee. And then, and she's like, then I'm going to go to McDonald's for lunch, because she loves McDonald's. And then she's like, we're going to have sushi for dinner. I was like, girl, I mean, she had the day planned, y'all. She had it planned. So we woke up. I was planning on, I had my alarm set to wake up before her because I was going to set up her birthday table and decorate everything and put her gifts out the morning of. Because that's what I did Sunday. Sunday before my live, I wrapped her presents and got all her stuff kind of ready. So she woke up before me, and I want to say it was like 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, she was very excited about her birthday. So, and I'm exhausted because I've been coughing all night, haven't been sleeping very well. So, but she was so excited. She goes, I can't go back to sleep. And I'm like, okay, wake me up at 6:30 and then I'll get up. So she let me sleep a little bit longer. So at 6:30, we woke up, and without her looking, I went out there and I put her gifts out on the table and put some balloons and some things I got. So I had her birthday table all set up, and she came out. I said, okay, it's done. She came out. She was like, oh my gosh, she was so happy. And I was able to reuse her balloons from her birthday party that she had. She had a birthday sleepover about 2 or 3 weeks ago. She had some friends spend the night. So I was able to repurpose those balloons. I kind of had saved them because they were not cheap. The dollar store was out of helium, so I had to go to like the grocery store and buy balloons, and oh my gosh, they were expensive. But super cute, and they lasted a long time. So I reused those balloons, had her everything decorated, and she's like, okay, let's go to Dunkin' Donuts. I was like, all right. So we hop in the car and go there. It's pouring down rain. I don't know if y'all have seen on the news, but there's been some flooding around Dallas. Unfortunately, thank God, we haven't experienced anything, but thank y'all that I've had some folks reach out to me that know I'm in Dallas, and they're like, you know, you okay? So thank you for those that checked in on us. But yeah, we just got a lot of rain for like 2 days, but no flooding. So that's good. And I feel bad for the folks that, you know, were affected by that. But yeah, so we got out, went to Dunkin', we got drenched. So we got a couple coffee drinks for her and Ryan, and then got half a dozen donuts. And then we're waiting for our coffee drinks, and she's holding her donuts, and she sees this guy with a breakfast sandwich. She's like, I really want a breakfast sandwich now and not a donut. I'm like, girl. I'm like, okay, it's your birthday. She's like, okay, I'll have a donut later. I was like, all right. So we go back up, get her a breakfast sandwich, and head back to the house. And the boys are waking up for school, and she's so excited. My husband got up, and so we all sat at the table, and she unwrapped her gifts. I used this opportunity, and I'll do this sometimes for, you know, Christmas. And, you know, you use this opportunity to just buy them clothes, right? And say that they're birthday presents. I mean, it's a great thing to do, right? Clothes, shoes, socks, underwear, the whole 9 yards. So I got her some clothes. Yeah, one of the t-shirts I got from Amazon, like a Nike t-shirt, doesn't fit. So I got to return that. But I also got her, she loves nails and makeup. She's really into that. So I got her from Amazon, I got an artificial, like a powder, like, you know, acrylic nails, like gel. Yeah, or like next gen kind of powder. So I got her that, and she really, really liked that. And then what else did she get, y'all? She got, she's into these things called mini fashions, and they're like little miniature purses, and you don't know which one you're going to get. And they come like these little balls. It's like a blind bag, or like a, you know. So I got her a couple of those. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell y'all. Wait, how could I forget? We went out to dinner Saturday night to celebrate her birthday. That's what we did. I totally forgot. Yeah, we went out to dinner Saturday night to one of her favorite restaurants. Everyone was there. My mother-in-law was there, my father-in-law, and then Ryan wasn't working. So, and then Nate went. So we all went. We went to one of our favorite places called, it's a Tex-Mex restaurant. It's called La Hacienda, and it's really good, but it's always a long wait. It's really good food. They have like fajitas and, you know, all the chips and salsa and everything. And so we did that Saturday night, and she got a card from her nanny with some money. So she got quite a bit of money for her birthday. She's going through that phase of starting to get a little bit older and not really playing with, you know, toys. And so it was great. My folks had sent her, you know, a card with a check in it. So she got money, and she got money from grandparents and aunt and uncles. So she had a little bit of money. And 10's a big birthday, so they tend to give a little bit more on the bigger milestones. So yeah, we went to dinner. It was really good. Ryan was able to join us for a little bit, and then he had a car meet that he was going to go to with some friends. So he went and did that. So he drove separate. Yeah, so we had dinner. It was really good. So that was Saturday night. Okay, so, and I brought one of her gifts with us. That's what reminded me of it. She was like, Mom, I want to feel like it's a kind of a birthday dinner, so can you bring one of my gifts? So I got her a couple of those mini fashions. I actually got a couple of them. So I wrapped one of them and gave them to her. And they're the cutest little purses. And inside is like a little lipstick and a little like, you know, brush. You never know what you're going to get. There's like a little wallet. They're really cute. I would have liked them too when I was her age. So let's see. So she opened up her gifts. I'm trying to think what else she got. I'm drawing a blank. I got her other stuff. I don't know. That girl's spoiled. So she got some good stuff. And then after Dunkin' Donuts, we kind of just hung out for a little bit. And oh, another thing that happened. Y'all, I'm just forgetting all the things. Sunday, see, my memory's being jogged now. Saturday night when we were at dinner, my husband had been talking about getting Lou a new bike. And because her other bike that she got for her birthday last year, we got off of Amazon, and it was pretty cheap and kind of falling apart. So he said, you know, why don't we get her a bike tomorrow? And they have a trade-in program where you can turn in your old bike. And we bought her old bike from the store. I was like, yeah. He's like, I'll take her tomorrow. So if y'all watched the live on Sunday, I mentioned that they were out looking for a bike. And then towards the end of my live, I had to let y'all go because she got home and she was so excited to show me her new bike. So yes, she got a new bike and it's all black. So it'll, you know, and it's like it's got gears. It's like a 10-speed. It's really nice. And because she had a beach cruiser before. So she, and here it was raining on her birthday and she was so bummed because she just wanted to go ride her new bike. And I told her we could go on a bike ride. So sure enough, in the afternoon, it let up and we did go on a bike ride. But before that, when it was lunchtime, before lunch, she had all this money burning a hole in her pocket. She was like, Mom, I want to go to Five and Below. So I don't know if y'all have one of those near you, but it's basically like the dollar store, but everything is just $5 and below. Now, when I say $5, it's kind of like the dollar store. It's not just $5, it's like $5.95, some of this stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick drink. So she wanted to go to Five and Below and spend her money, and she did. And we had fun. There was like nobody in there because it was like, you know, 10:30 in the morning, like 10:30, 11, and it was raining and it was, you know, it was a Monday. So most kids were at school. So we went to Five and Below and just had a great time walking around the store. Pretty much just the two of us. There was nobody else in there. The cashier was really nice. He overheard me telling Lou, I'm like, wow, you got a lot of good stuff for your birthday. And he goes, is it her birthday? I'm like, yeah. And then he wished her happy birthday. And then there was one lady behind us in line. And she's like, oh, happy birthday. How old are you? So Lou was loving it. She got some birthday lovin's. She got a little shy though, you know, people she didn't know talking to her. But yeah, she got all kinds of random things, y'all. Lip glosses, little stuffed animals. I don't know, all kinds of little trinkets and little things, candy. So yep, she spent her birthday money. And after that, we went to McDonald's on the way home. So it was a full day. And then after McDonald's, she ate, we kind of hung out for a little bit, and she's like, okay, I want to go for a bike ride because it stopped raining. I was like, all right. So we go on a bike ride, and she is so good. We went pretty far. It's the same park that we always go to, but it's down this trail and it's downhill, you know, when you're coming back up. So it's great going down, but every time, the last like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years that we've done this, she always cries and complains and has to stop like 10 times for breaks to go back up this hill after we're leaving the playground. And she, this is the first time she didn't complain. So I gave her a high five and we got to the top of the hill. I'm like, yes, girl. I'm like, so I think it was a combination between her being a little bit older, having a new bike. She did great. So we were gone for about an hour, and I guess the bike ride was about probably a little over a mile where we had to go, this park. Went to the playground, we swung on the swings for a little bit. And yeah, so it was a really good day. And because of the rain, it had cooled off. And there was a little bit of a breeze. It was a little humid, but it wasn't bad. So we get home, wash our hands, of course, and being at the playground, and a little bit. And then she's like, okay, I'm hungry. And I'm like, okay, sushi time. So we order sushi, and her best friend comes over for a little bit, and they play with some of her new toys. And then she asked if her best friend could stay for dinner. And I'm like, sure. So we ordered some extra sushi for her, and my husband ordered it. I went and picked it up, and we had sushi for dinner. It was a good day. She told me, you know, at the end of the day that she loved me and that she had a really good day, and, you know, she had a really good birthday. So that's all you can ask for, y'all, right? Those times when they just look at you and you can tell they're happy, and they just kind of, you know, hug your arm, or you know, they just kind of give you a little bit of love. So yeah, she had a good day. But I was worn out because, like I said, I wasn't feeling 100%. And here going on this bike ride, I'm like, maybe I just sweat it out, you know, sweat out the journey, all this stuff. But yeah, I felt good to get some exercise. And then yesterday, everybody went back to school, so that was good. And I got a wild hair up my butt, and I decided to like organize and clean a little bit. So I decided to go through her room and clean out her clothes. I let the bunny out for a little bit. He all day. He hopped around me, and you know, y'all, I know I don't talk about the bunny much, but it's not working out so well. He doesn't want us to touch him. He just seems really unhappy. So I don't know. We're trying to figure all that out and trying to give him more, you know, freedom. And we think maybe his cage isn't big enough and he needs to free roam more. So we're just trying to figure out the bunny situation. But anyways, I worked on her room for like an hour. I just like went through a bunch because she got some new clothes for her birthday. And so I kind of went through and like, you know, weeded out some of her clothes that don't fit her anymore and made piles of, you know, all the shorts, all the shirts, all the pants, you know, everything. So now today I need to like hang up everything, but at least I've got piles of like, it makes sense. I have categories. I have like a dirty clothes pile or like a donate pile. So yeah, I kind of went through and did that yesterday and did some laundry. And then I feel like I went to Costco. I'm pretty sure I did at some point. I don't know, maybe that was Tuesday. Yeah, I think I did go to Costco. Y'all, I gotta go to Costco all the time, right? My Patreons know. Oh, I have to go all the time. I always take them with me. I'm like, the Costco runs are just, I don't like it. I don't like shopping in general. So, all right. So I did that yesterday. Oh, speaking of, Nate tells me at the last minute that he needs a book for school. And so I look on Amazon and we're not going to get it till Thursday. And he needs it like the next day. I was like, oh crap. So went on to Barnes and Nobles and they had it available for store pickup. So in the rain yesterday, it was pouring down rain. I had to run out to the mall and go to Barnes and Nobles and pick up his book. So it all worked out and he was appreciative when he came home from school. I had it sitting on the table and he was like, oh, cool, thank you. So he's doing a book project for school. So of course I had to run out and go do that. And yeah, so even though I wasn't feeling good, you know what I think it was, y'all? I think it was because I had finished my diamond painting. I know that's so bad. I kind of become a little, I probably could be a lot more, I could probably get a lot more done and be a lot more productive if I wasn't diamond painting. Yeah. Oh, well, I love it. So I, yeah, like I said, I worked on her room, went and picked up his book, kind of just, you know, got some things done. But today I've got to kind of finish what I started. But oh my gosh, this morning I need to tell y'all what happened. All right, so I've been coughing at night, right? I haven't been sleeping very well. So last night I was coughing, and I woke up like in a coughing fit where you get that tickle in your throat. And I couldn't stop coughing. So I got up, got some water, and I grabbed a cough drop. And I was sucking on that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep. I set my alarm because Lou had to go back Lou had to go to school today. So the boys, I set my alarm for 6. I remember doing it last night. And all I know is my husband's alarm goes off at 7:50 and it wakes me up. Y'all, I'm supposed to be up at 6. Her school starts at 7:45. I woke up 5 minutes after school started. I woke up in a panic. I think it's because I just haven't been sleeping and my alarm must have gone off and I just must have just stopped it, snoozed. I don't know. I never remember hearing it. I didn't snooze it because I never remember it going off again. I normally always snooze, at least maybe once, sometimes twice, but I must have been just so tired. And so, yeah, I woke up in a panic. My husband's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I wake up, I'm like, oh, Lou's gonna be so mad. Y'all, I pop up, run to the bathroom, do that, run into her room, and I walk in there and the light's on, and she is straight up chilling in her bed, sitting up on her iPad, putting on lip gloss with all the lights on. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, what? I'm like, do you know what time it is? She's like, and she kind of looks at me and I'm like, girl. She's like, what? I'm like, you knew it was school time and you let me sleep in? She kind of starts smiling, y'all. That girl was taking advantage of me sleeping, like missing the alarm. And she was like, okay with it. She was like, I'm gonna miss school, I'm good. That girl is something else. She knew what time it was. And at least I didn't wake her up in a panic and her be like upset. And that's what I thought I was gonna go into, is like her sleeping and like, wake up, oh my gosh, we gotta go. So at least she was awake. But then she didn't want to go. You know, my throat still hurts, this, that. I'm like, girl, no, we got to go to school. Just because you wake up late doesn't mean you get to miss the whole day. You already missed, Monday. You can't miss another day of school. So that was fun, getting her going and, not being on our schedule. Can't believe I did that. Yeah, I'm going to blame it on not feeling good, but y'all. So my husband's like, you should probably have Lou set an alarm as well in case you oversleep. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. But I know she oversleeps too when she's wanted to use an alarm before. She never even hears it. So what a mad rush, crazy morning. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm not going to lie. It felt pretty darn good sleeping in. I'm in a good mood. I got a lot of energy. I think I needed that hour and extra, almost 2 hours of sleep. And I went to bed early. I went to bed at like 9:30. So it's not like I'd been staying up late. I just was, like I said, the coughing has really been difficult at night. So yeah, this morning was a little bit of a crazy mess. So she was all embarrassed and she's like, I don't know what to do now. And what class do I go to? And I'm like, I'll walk up with you. So I got dressed and, because I had to pull myself together so I could walk up to the office with her. And I did that. And oh my gosh, they see her standing outside because you have to buzz a little camera before they won't let you walk in. They have to buzz you in. And they see her standing there. I'm like, yeah, we're running a little late this morning. I was just checking her in and I'm like, okay, she can come in. I wasn't allowed to go in, but I made sure she got into the office okay. But oh my gosh, y'all. All right, this is a good stopping point to announce the winner of this beautiful pen I don't want to let go of. Sarah, I might have to have you make one for me. I don't know, we'll see. I have some of her pens and they're hard to get. So can't thank her enough for donating this pen to us. But someone's gonna get this today. So I'm gonna pause the video and I'm going to do a video clip of doing the random comment picker. Y'all know how we do it. And yeah, so let's roll that beautiful bean footage. All right, I'll see y'all over there. Hello, I'm back. It is time to announce the winner of this beautiful pen. There she blows. Come on. So pretty. Yes. So we're gonna get, oh, look at the gold. Look at all the sparkle in there, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. Look at that. I could just stare at this pen. I may have to have Sarah make me one. Okay, so now it's time to do the YouTube YouTube comment picker. And yeah, for last week's video and our last giveaway, except for the grand prizes coming up. So stay tuned, all right? Okay, y'all, this is the last one for the weekly giveaways. Thank you again to everybody that's participated. I did ask for the word witch, and you guys were so funny. I loved your witch comments, especially since I had just kind of told you the story about Nate, and everyone was like, he was a witch. It was perfect. All right, so let's get going. So I put in the URL from last week's video right there. Whoa, it didn't like me pointing. And then filter duplicate users. I put based on specific text. It was witch. And I already tested it. But let me do it one more time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Get YouTube comments. Before it said 100. Let's see if anything has changed. Look at that amount of unique comments. Exactly 100. I want to say that's what we had last week, but I could be wrong. Anyhow, all right, y'all, are you ready? All right, let's scroll down. Y'all be sure and look for your name. Let's do the little finger drum roll. All right, and mark, get set. I'm doing this with my left hand. And let me zoom in, go. Hello, you won, let me know if I pronounced that wrong or right. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you were taking time to rest and fully recover. 3 kids are a handful. I realize that I don't have a witch in my stash. I have to remedy that later this year. Have a great week. Yay! I've seen you before, but I'm so bad. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I want to get it right. Truly. I'm going to call you Truly. Truly. How's that? All right, y'all, congratulations. Please contact me if, and if you are international, we'll talk about the shipping part. But yeah, my email's down below in the description. So send me an email or reach out to me on Instagram and we'll get all the details figured out and I will ship your pin to you. Congratulations again. And yes, thank you for watching the videos. All right, y'all, back to the whip and chat. All right, bye. All right, y'all, we are back. Let me zoom us in a little bit. All right, so where were we? I do have something else I wanted to talk about with y'all that I thought was really funny. There's things that we did when we were kids. I want to know, y'all make sure and let me know down in the comments below if you can relate to this and if you remember having this. So Lou just turned 10 and it's so funny to talk to her about things. And then she'll ask me, she's like, oh, they had that when you were a kid? I'm like, yes, I'm not that old. But one thing we talked about the other day that just really tripped her out. And she was like, what? She couldn't believe it. So do y'all remember rabbit's foot keychains? I had a rabbit foot keychain. It was good luck, right? That's what I thought they were for. I remember having one. I remember having a little Rubik's Cube, little mini Rubik's Cube keychain. So y'all let me know down below if what type of keychains you used to have like on your key ring or on your backpack. But the rabbit's foot, I told Lou that we used to carry rabbit's foot and she did not believe me. And she was so grossed out. She was like, what is it? Her reaction was priceless. It was so good. I wish I would have taken a video of it, but if you do think about it, it does sound really gross. And I'm like, what were we thinking? And her first question was, first she didn't believe me. And I was like, well, let me get on Amazon. Let me see if you can find them. I swear, I'm not making this up. They're real. And I was like, oh, is that even a thing anymore? I mean, that's wrong, right? And of course, her first question was, Mom, were they real? I don't know. I don't, maybe, but I don't think they were real. Y'all let me know. When I typed into Amazon in the description, it came up real rabbit's foot keychains. And of course they had the colors and she wanted to know how they got that color. And I'm like, they probably dye them. I don't think there's pink bunnies or blue bunnies, but y'all, she has a bunny. And both of us were I couldn't believe that I was telling her that I used to have a rabbit's foot keychain. She didn't believe me. So y'all be sure and let me know. Is that just me? Was I weird? Or was that a thing? I meant to ask my husband, but I forgot. I haven't even asked Randy. I need to find out. But y'all are the first people I can actually ask, was the rabbit's foot keychain a thing? And did you have one? And then also, what other little keychain trinkets, little things did you used to put? I remember, for me, it was hard because I always wanted a personalized name, little license plate on my bike or like my name on things. And being my name is Shay, it doesn't really exist, And I was always so bummed out. I always go to those little, little kiosks, that spin and they have all the names on there. And I would go to the S's and I could never, ever find my name. So that's another question. I have lots of questions for y'all. Let me know if you ever if you've got a name too that was kind of different and maybe not, a run of the mill name and you really wanted something personalized and you just but when you could find it, it was huge. Yeah, so a lot of times I would just go with S, right? Just an S keychain but the rabbit's foot, it brought back such memories. And I want to know, was it real? But by the way, Amazon does carry them. Not very many, so I don't really think it's a thing anymore. It's probably frowned upon if I were to guess, but who knows? Maybe not, maybe so. I mean, it is kind of animal cruelty if it's real, and that's gross. So yeah, why did we do these things? My mind was boggled, and I loved seeing her reaction. And she did not believe me at first. She was like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yes, we did. I'm like, wait, am I making this up? I'm like, no, we really did. Yeah. All right, y'all. I tell you what, it's so fun to mess with them. I'm trying to remember, there was something that her and I were talking about the other day, and she was like, oh, and again, she's like, oh, they had that when you were a kid. And I don't remember what it was. And it wasn't even something that old. I'm like, yes. Maybe it was Nickelodeon or something. Or she's like, you used to watch Nickelodeon? I'm like, yes. They had Nickelodeon when I was a kid. I'm not that old. But it's funny, your kids think that the way you grew up was, just totally different. because I will make comments, hey, I didn't have a cell phone, I didn't have this, I didn't have that. So they're probably thinking we, grew up in like, the dinosaur age, right? Caveman. I mean, yeah, that's what they're probably envisioning. So y'all, she's something else. But it's so fun to mess with them, and it's so fun to talk about just, things that come up like that. Yeah. So I'm trying to think what else has been going on. What else? Kind of relieved and happy that the birthday things are over. Having, like I said, those 2 birthdays 5 days apart is a lot. It's always a sense of relief where you're like, whew, we did it. That's why I said to my husband, I'm like, okay, we're done. We did it. On to the next, The next birthday is mine. I'm so excited, y'all. Get this. My birthday falls on a Sunday. Yes. What are the odds, right? And I go live on Sundays. So we're going to do a birthday live. I know it's a ways off. It's like a month off, but I'm super excited. I'm going to have Randy. You can call me Butta. She's going to be on with me as my special guest for my birthday. We haven't decided yet if she's going to be like at her house or my house, because I'm going to be having my hysterectomy like 3 days before my birthday. So I'm like, I don't know. I might need her to kind of carry the live. I'm sure I'll be fine. So what I've heard about recovering from the hysterectomy is one of the worst things is like, because they're doing it robotically. And I was like, oh, that'll be good. I've heard the healing's, not bad. You can recuperate pretty quick. But because they have to go in robotically, I have been told that they have to pump your belly up with gas. And it can be quite painful, the gas. So I'm just envisioning myself sitting in my bedroom after the surgery, just farting and burping and all the things. And my husband and I were talking about it. We were laughing. And I just was like, don't take a whole lot of time off of work. I'm just going to be sitting in there just farting and burping. But I've been told like to move around a little bit to get those things moving around and get that stuff out. But y'all, I'm like a child when it comes to that stuff. I think it's hilarious. Boogers, all those things are funny. Funny. Yes, I'm amused by all that stuff. I'm like a kid still. That's why I love, hanging out with the kids, because you can be a kid. What was that? Was that a Chuck E. Cheese theme? Oh no, Toys R Us. Where a kid can be a kid. I think it was Toys R Us. Oh my gosh, speaking of toys, I know this is random, but talking about old stuff, do y'all remember Teddy Ruxpin? Let me know if you remember Teddy Ruxpin. Was that the song, my buddy and me, my buddy and me like to climb up a tree. My buddy and me are the best friends it could be. I can't hit those high notes, y'all, with my throat. But yeah, my buddy, I think that was Teddy Ruxpin. So yeah, I think I had a Teddy Ruxpin. But in my day, the big toy was the Cabbage Patch Kids. That was the thing, y'all. That was the bomb. The Cabbage Patch Kids were the hard to get. My parents tell me the story all the time about how they had to wait in line, trampled on by a bunch of people whenever the doors opened at the store. People were like, it's like movies that you see. It's like the Christmas movies you watch where like they're trying to get the present, the thing of the year that everybody wants. And there's that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I forget the name. Something, not Iron Man. There's like a toy that they're all trying to get. Anyways, it just reminds me of my parents when they tell the story about the Cabbage Patch Kids and how they had to fight, basically really almost fight people to get them. And people were like grabbing them and then going over to the side and like looking at what they had grabbed and like putting some back. And then, because I think it was like a limit of, you can only get a certain amount. I don't know if it was 1 or 2, but yeah, Cabbage Patch, y'all. That was the thing. I loved my Cabbage Patch dolls. Jenny Diane was one of them. Yep. I don't remember that, but that was like my first one. And then they had the preemies. Oh my gosh, the preemies were so cute. The little babies with like the bald head. Yep. And they smelled good. And they had the Xavier Roberts, the designer. His signature was like on the butt. So cute. Loved Cabbage Patch Kids. It's kind of sad. I see them in the stores now and it's like, meh, not a big deal anymore. Which is kind of sad. But yeah, I could go on and on about old toys. It's just funny when I see now that Lou's 10 and what I used to be into at her age and some of the things like those little mini purses, I totally get it because I would have been into those. I would have loved all that little purses with little makeup and just all the little cutesy things. I used to collect erasers, just all the fun stuff. So yes, y'all, Yes, yes, yes. So fun. All right. I don't know how long we've been going. It kind of feels like it might be an hour, but not maybe quite. But that's okay. I got to give my throat, a little rest. I've only had to pause once to cough, so that wasn't too bad. And I'm not sure how long it's been because I had that little clip in there with, the winter. But I'm so sad. I'm really sad. I've done 2 events back to back. I did JBG with Lindsay in July, and then I got to do the Oz and Og with Lisa in August. So talking about things coming up, I already have my next painting pulled out, and I already got the matching washi tape. So, but that's as far as I've gotten. I got to slow my roll. I'm going to be doing in September Festival of Witches and Drills and Chills. I'm going to be doing Cauldron of Myrrh, I think it's called. It's a Diamond Art Club. It's a lot of purple. I'm not like a huge purple person, but it's going to be really pretty. It's like got the witch mermaid and a cauldron. It's like almost like a bath, and her mermaid tail's kind of sticking out. So yeah, and she's got a witch hat and all the potions and everything on the wall around her. So really cool painting. I've had it for a while. I ordered it specifically for this season and for these events. So I am going to be kitting that up next. I did kit up Emerald City, and I never got to it. So I've got that kitted up, which is funny because I've never done that before. I've never kitted up a painting and didn't do it. So I'm just going to keep it for next year. I got to find a place to put it, and I guess I might have to get more storage containers because kitting up and not doing it is not good. Oh, speaking of, that reminds me, because I finished my A Long Journey Home, my one that I did for the Oz event, I need to do a post review. So, because I need those storage containers to probably kit up my next one, because I have that kitted up in Elizabeth Ward. So I need to do that post review. I'm just not feeling like my throat is like video worthy right now, and I don't sound great. So I don't know, y'all. I've got a Craftably box that I got in the mail yesterday. I have no idea what it is. No clue. I just know it's Craftably because it's a big box with like their Craftably tape on it. And I didn't order anything. Not that I remember. So I don't know. I know I saw some other folks opening up some Craftably stuff. So maybe it's some new stuff they have. So I can't wait. I think I'm going to do that today. Forget the voice. I just want to do it. I want to know what's in there. I'm so excited. I haven't unboxed anything Craftably in a while, and I'm kind of itching to do that. I love them. So yeah, be looking out for a Craftably video. I've got some stuff already pre-filmed that I'll be putting out, but yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to get through this, little sickness and birthday stuff and just school starting, and it's just been a lot. So bear with me. I'm trying to keep to my regular scheduled, videos and all the things. Speaking of, I forgot to tell y'all, we were talking about lives, and I meant to mention to you, I have a guest this Sunday. Be our guest, be our guest. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Is that Beauty and the Beast? I don't know how it goes, but yeah, I've got a guest. I've got Nicole from Bellard de Nicole. Yes, I wanted to thank her, because it's going to be the last Sunday of the month, and she's been one of our sponsors. So I thought it'd be fun to have her on. And yeah, I don't know Nicole that well, so I'm looking forward to getting to know her better. And yeah, we'll just kind of have some fun. And I'm not sure if Jamie's going to be there, but we'll see. So yeah, come join my live on Sunday and join Nicole and I. And that's about, I think, all I have, y'all. I'm kind of like, I think I've talked. I think I talked to y'all like too much. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I hope my voice wasn't, too raspy or too gross, but I can't miss my whip and chats, y'all. This is my therapeutic time to talk everything out. And I always feel better. And then of course I always look forward to your comments. So y'all be sure and don't forget to let me know what you're up to, how you are. I know I don't do this for every video, but for this one, because let's do an emoji, right? If you made it to the end, give me a rabbit emoji for the rabbit foot, okay? And then I'll be able to tell Lou how many people had a rabbit foot, not just me, rabbit foot keychain. Or maybe it wasn't a keychain, maybe it was just a rabbit foot that you just carried around, in your pocket. I don't know. Let me know. I want to know if it was just me. So make me feel better, please. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna let you go. Before you head out, be sure, like I said, leave that emoji. And then also, if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. They really do help. And then if y'all, after you do that, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you. It is free. It just lets me know that you like what I'm doing here. And if you do and you want to see more, there's a notification bell right next to that subscribe button. And that way, if you click on that, you'll be notified every time I post up any new videos. Alrighty, y'all have a great rest of your week. And please come and join Nicole and I on Sunday. And we'll see you then, okay? All right, y'all take care. I love you, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye guys.